Hey everyone, Lensman Noz here. This is Prison Architect, episode 5. A couple of things I did in between episodes. I've set up a bit of a security room here. We've got, I went through and used a few of these quick build things here. We've got a morgue, because we've had a few people die now. So we've got a morgue. What have we got? Added some more cookers and some more sinks because we were falling very behind here, and I probably need to get a few more cooks actually because we really are struggling. So let's do that first up. So I didn't mean to do that last one. Anyway, need a bunch of them because yeah, they really just between cleaning and cooking and sorting and yeah, they're not keeping up. So get them in there. We now have not a great amount of money. We just spent $3 grand on cooks. I've got a cleaning cupboard. This is a enhanced staff room, but it's also got door control system and a phone tap. Now, don't have anywhere to do door control. I haven't set any up yet. Why is that open? Open door? Closed door. Dismantle? Maybe it's in the wrong spot. I might just dismantle that and then we'll reattach it. But I wouldn't mind getting a few of the auto doors set up. I've got a parole set up. We've got no power down here. I need to run some power. Made visitation a bit bigger. Let's go 2 times. Oh, now the door's shut. Just when you go to take it apart, because you're going to put it straight back in, pal. Hope you realise that. Oh, so he needs to get in the door to be able to put the door in. Work that one out. Yeah, now put it back. Thanks, mate. Yeah, come back and put it back in. I don't know what you're doing. You're weird. Let's see. I think to do the doors you need to... You have the little... There's an object. Door opener. Maybe I need to unlock it. We've got the... Maybe it's in this perhaps. Power switch. Phone tap. I really don't know. Anyway. Just jump back out of there for the moment. Door control system, we've got one. I don't know what it's trying to do here. Anyway, let's get some power down to here. Let's do that before we get too sidetracked. You've got some power there and then... whatever. Run some power across. We're probably running a bit low on power. So let's... chuck a few more capacitors in. Now, I was looking through some of these grants and I'm pretty sure we have one of these and it'll go straight through. Got a security chief. Got 10 guards. Yeah, I reckon if we do this we'll get straight 20 grand. Yes. Very nice. I don't have dogs yet. But we will get there. So that's another one to do. And I need to unlock prisoner working. Inmate nutrition. Short-term investment. I don't think we're ready to do cell block C because we need a few more bits and pieces. But that's cool. We've got a few here. I've made sure that's set to fill only still. I've added in work free time because what I've done is I've added in some of the programs. Oh, I've also added in some more showers. 3 showers here. And we now have parole hearings. So hopefully we can get some people out of here. I think he's a bit angry. I think this all went badly. So maybe I should deploy a guard in there. And I'll work out how to do the timed ones so that there's always a guard in there when they're doing parole hearings. So maybe that's a good thing to do. We've got the alcoholics group therapy happening. These guys apparently all are alcoholics. These guys are also talking about their clothing. We may need to get into doing a laundry. And then we've got this drug treatment one and behavioural therapy. So we've got a few of these things going on. And this behavioural therapy, as it says, led by a psychologist in an office, takes 2 hours. Each prisoner requires a chair, so I put a whole bunch of chairs in his office. This one is done by doctors in the infirmary, and everyone requires a chair. No, everyone requires a bed in that one. This one's in the common room, so we may need to hire a second psychologist. We obviously had a bit of a fight there before too, you could hear going on. It was a bit of an issue. So that's up here in the common room, which is why they were all sitting in the common room before. Doctor in the infirmary. So there's a lot of dirty uniforms here. And we've now got metal detectors in visitation. And this guy's obviously come through with a pair of scissors. And has done the wrong thing. So sorry, Collie's ex-wife. You're not going to see him today. He's going to be put in solitary. So let's close down this window. Let's work on, not utilities. I want to put in, I think I'm going to need a bigger canteen soon. We need to put in a laundry. These guys are all complaining about their clothes. So what have we got here? I may not have unlocked laundry yet, so let's check out this. Prison labour. As you put your prisoners work around the prison, cooking, cleaning, saving you on staff wages, earning you money. We'll work on that. And I don't know whether we start looking at some of that stuff, but let's look at quick build. Is there a laundry? I thought there was. Office, canteen, kitchen. Not utility room, no. Roll, shower, morgue. There doesn't seem to be anything to do with a laundry, so rooms, forestry. Perhaps I don't have access to laundries yet. I'm guessing I don't. I'm guessing we have a bit of a... Yeah, you're all cranky because your clothes are terrible, but... Can't find where to do it. Doesn't seem to be anywhere. So that's a little bit weird. Maybe it's just not unlocked yet. So we'll have to go through some of these other things. What was that? I didn't accept that. Oh, now I can't cancel it because it's going to cost me money. Well, have your money back. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Can't seem to be able to... Maybe we'll get a chapel in here. Where the exports are. So let's... Does this have a chapel? Medical nursery. Nursery is a weird one. Family cells. So obviously we have the ability to have families in these things. Maybe a classroom is another good one to look into. Alright, well this is a bit of a bust. Just telling us demand, supply, meals being cooked. I don't know if we're keeping up with supply and demand, which is the other reason for hiring all those extra cooks. Demand 11, we're pretty close. 7, oh, I think we nailed it. Everyone got fed today. Demand 1, supply 1. Come on, eat your food. Alright, let's have a look in here. Prison labour. Not sure if that's... Maybe that's unlocked it. We'll do that. How is that unlocked? I don't think it has. Rooms. Ah, yep, hang on. There we go, laundry. So we now have the ability to do laundry. I don't know if there's a quick build for it. Luxury cell, office, common room. Alright, so we'll just produce a room, I think. I'd like to get a laundry going. It's going to have to be up here off this corridor. Let's just build it here. And then corridor. And perhaps what we'll do is we will just do a regular door for the moment. Put the door in. Which is terrible because anyone could just break out through there at the moment because there's nothing here. But we will. Some metal detectors and a few other bits and pieces in here. These guys are all going to get building. Now I did set up patrols, so we have here guard patrols. I've got patrol here and then one walking backwards and forwards through here. I should probably set one to walk in here, and maybe he can actually go into parole down here and eventually up here and then across there. Might be a good one. Have a couple of people on it. Also with the deployment I can set this one here. This is what I needed to work out. So on that programs, we've got paroles from 6 AM to 10 AM. So what we can do is go showing deployment for 6. Can I select all of that? 6. Really? Can't seem to do this. Thought I could. Oh, here we go. Is that how that works? Yes, look at that. So now there will be someone in this area at that time. Right. Which is cool. So at that time of the day, there will be someone in here. Oh, no, don't need that many. Anyway, let's close that off. Close this off. We've got our room built up here. I didn't want this to be fully like this, but anyway. I want to install a camera. And I need to put in one of these doobies. And then in this room I'm going to create room laundry. Not sure if that's actually enough. We need laundry machine, laundry basket, and ironing board. So let's get objects. Why won't you rotate? Alright. There we go. Couple of ironing boards. And a few baskets. That's cool. And we need to get some power up here. It's not showing walls or anything up here, which is fantastic. Is there walls? Or walls? It's a little strange. Right. Utilities. Electrical cable. We'll run up here. And then under there. Might be the way to go. And then we've got connect you to there. And then if someone is manning this bench, which needs power, that should be enough. If they can even get to it, that'll be an interesting one. Someone has it queued. There we go. Here comes the chap. I'm thinking I might just remove that door there and just make that a corridor. Come on. Where are you? Okay. Go on somewhere. Bringing the cable in. Bring it in. It's a little bowed little line here. Here we go. Install the cable. Get the CCTV monitor working. Which... I've got a monitor. Connect. Okay. Yep, whatever. Well, that's working. So the guy supposedly can now see everything if this guy's watching. So I wouldn't mind putting camera in here. Not sure how many we can do. Obviously I can't connect it if it's not there yet. So we need to get water and power up here. Let's get our water. Where's our nearest water? All the way down here. So we'll run a large pipe. Trunk line up. Not a fan of doing it this way. Actually, really not a fan of that, but might change that to be this sort of pipe. Hopefully that'll be alright. And I'll leave that. It's just benefit of the doubt. We'll just put pipes in like this. Okay, security cameras in. Let's connect you to this. Do you... Oh, no, we're good. So this should now be being watched. There's no lights in here. Let's get a couple of lights in this room. You see the camera only covers a certain bit. You can see the swing there. It's not quite getting the end here, which is a bit of a downer. That shop front. Whatever a shop front is. Looks like the pipes are almost there. Yep. So let's see if we can get some guys doing some work. Deployment. I think that's only these other logistics. Max jobs 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 8 of them in there. Couple in there. Now, to do this, they need to actually have training, kitchen safety and hygiene. Cleaning's not an issue. This isn't an issue, but what I would like to do, because I've started with them doing jobs, I think it's probably going to be a good idea to put some metal detectors in on their way to their rooms. Let's go objects. Where are the metal detectors? There. Now they're $1,000 each, but we can kill 2 birds here. 2 there. And then possibly, unfortunate, but 3 across there. And 1 there. So for now that might be enough. Let's see what these guys are doing. So he's working. So these guys should stop complaining about dirty clothes now. What do you want? Sleep. Want some drugs. Someone's been busted with scissors. Stop. Going in here. Probably should put a way for these guys to get through there. What do we got? 1 awaiting solitary. 4 members are exhausted. I don't know who you 4 are. Let's see. We can get rid of you, Mr. Alex Waterhouse. Prison staff. Station tired. You guys. You're in no resting. Yeah, you're good. Patrolling. This guy here, one of the cleaners, I guess. One of the couple of the cooks are tired. That's alright. We've got 78 prisoners on site. We need to start looking at kitchen safety and hygiene. So I'd like to do a led by a cook in a kitchen. Let's go. So we've got a few that are interested in doing the kitchen safety. So they need to pass kitchen safety to do it. Notebook page. Okay, this is obviously something to do with the game. These are all little bonus things you can find as you play. So I've obviously found page 50. Okay. I'm still on the lookout for the photos that pop up, the Polaroids, and then obviously those books are another thing. Let's put the camera in here. We'll hook that up. I'm not sure how many you can connect. I wouldn't mind getting something down in here. These are a bit... Hey. Oh mate, you got busted with something. Someone's coming to search you. What are they finding? What have you found? Scissors. You go to solitary. Do not pass go. Yeah, your clothing. Yeah, it's alright. It's happening. We've got a mix of like of their actual high risk, normal risk, low risk. We've got a mix of all the different ones here. So obviously the colours mean something, so grey is low risk. High risk is up in here. So what I should probably do is put these should be more low risk, these sort of dormitory ones, and the higher risk ones should go into here. So I may do that. I wonder if I can change the way it's set up. Can I do this? maximum security, medium, minimum. Medium security prisoners would be max. So I don't know if these high risk ones are technically max. So if I... Oh, see, I can't because it's all one area. So that's not going to work. Unless I put a wall here and actually close this off as being a normal area. What I could probably do is to... yeah, I don't know. I'll have to work on that. Work on what we're going to do in that respect. I mean, I could just put a wall in with a door, with a jail door, and make this so it's only max. But yeah, at the moment things are going all right. He still wants some clothes. He served a few of his things here. He's pled guilty to murder, but not kidnapping, possession, or false imprisonment. A 30-year term, though. That needs power. Let's hook up some power. So, these ones are powered, they're powered. Seems to be good. What else can we unlock in here? Don't really... Yeah, let's do that. I think there was a grant based on that, wasn't there? On education? Unlock education, build a classroom, build 20 school desks, 10 prism. Okay, let's do that. We will build a classroom. Can this happen? We've got a classroom. Excellent. You know what? There's our classroom. Makes things so much easier. I don't know if that's going to get rid of that wall. I hope not. Because that would be annoying. Where are all my guys? You're just sort of like hanging out somewhere. Oh, it's slowed down again, that's why. Bringing in stuff. He's bringing in a door. I really need to find that door control, don't I? Really don't know where it is. Not sure. Give some of these guys some windows. Just because I'm a nice guy. A window there. Alright. Classroom is being built. With only 10 desks in it. So I'm going to need to make this bigger. So perhaps I need to build a second one. Right next door. Yeah, we can have 2 classrooms. Only a couple of $1,000. It'll be fine. We'll let this build, and I think we're probably getting close. Wrong position cannot be reached. Dismantle. So considering turning the rest of this room into something else, because we obviously have different different things we can do. We can do workshops and libraries and a mailroom. So I could probably do a 5x5 mailroom. It needs a sorting desk and a table. Table. Yeah, likely. Alright, these guys are built. Still building. That'll get us our 20 desks, and then all we need to do is, once this is unlocked, We just need to get 10 prisoners through the foundation education course, which will mean we'll need to do this. Programs. These are locked, but as soon as we get them done, we'll get these two started. We might need to hire a couple of teachers. I don't know if that's a thing. That might come with the unlock. So yeah, alright, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching again. Please let me know where I have areas I could make some changes to make things work a little better. And I hope you come back and join me for the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you later.